5 ways to effectively communicate with your partner. So, I have my clients talking to me about how they have these arguments with their spouses or their partners, and they are, for what? You're arguing about little stupid stuff or things that are in the past, and you just really can't get away from it. And I hear that over and over again from all of my clients, typically, that no matter what the situation is, they are not effectively communicating with their partners. So I think it's really important to really deal with this and really dig in. And I think I might even do a series about this because it's deeper than just these 5 things that I'm going to talk to you about. But the first thing you really want to do is you want to stop and you want to listen to your partner. If your partner is talking about the very same thing over and over and over again, rather than thinking that your partner is nagging you and, man, why we can't move past this? I mean, like, come on, dude, what's up with that? Why we can't move past this? All these different things. Stop. Ask yourself, how true is this? See, this is a year of clarity. I keep saying that. This is a year of clarity, manifestation of the clarity in your life. Because once you are clear on what it is that you want in your life, then you know that you have to do some things that are not necessarily what you feel like doing. So I can always feel good. How true is this thing that they're saying? If they say, you know what, you don't never listen to me, or you know what, you always coming at me the wrong way, you don't have no respect for me, or whatever it is that they're saying to you, there has to be some truth, their truth. Listen to their truth. Stop taking everything personal, think somebody's trying to come at you. The mere fact that your partner is saying something over and over and over and over and over again means that they are trying to work it out, means that they love you enough to keep going through the over and over and over again. But if you're not even willing to say, hey, let me check this out. How true is this? What do I need to do within myself to make sure that my partner is feeling, one, secure and safe, and we're continuing this path together? Because togetherness simply means that I need to make sure that you're good. And if you're not good because I'm not stopping and listening to you, I'm not stopping and listening to whatever complaints that you have, then what is it really saying about me? The second thing you want to do, force yourself to listen. Sometimes we so busy. Have you ever been sitting there talking, any one of you all, been sitting there talking to somebody, and you in your mind, you just can't wait till they finish so that you can start saying something? I've done that. I promise you I have. I have overtalked folk in my head as well as verbally because I was trying to get my point. And that typically is because you're so busy trying to get your point off that you're not paying attention to your partner. And see, we have to get to this is the main objective in a relationship. Your main objective is to make sure that your partner is okay. It is not about you. When you start thinking about me, what about me, what about me, what about me, then you have lost the whole objective in the relationship. The relationship is for you to be able to be so secure within yourself that now I want to give everything that I am to this person. And if you can't do that, then you have no business in a relationship, period. Because you haven't gotten to the place where you're securing yourself to make sure that your partner is good. I've been there. I have been so inundated with how I felt and ain't nobody listened to me and why is he doing this to me, that I didn't stop to think. I remember in my third marriage, third, for those who don't know my story, I remember my ex-husband telling me all the time that I wasn't respecting him. I didn't have respect for the things that he said. And he was right. I was mouthy. I was disrespectful. I said things I had no business saying, especially when I felt hurt. I retaliated with my mouth. I would say things that I couldn't pull back in. I said things that I knew would cut. Why? Because I knew I have a really, if I go there, I really got a bad mouth. And which is, I thank the Lord that I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost and know how to bring it on in and know how to be respectful. Because I had that where I would tear down. And it wasn't about me tearing down and building back up, how they say. No, I was tearing down. The word says, I was not building my hands, my house up on my knees and with the prayer. I was tearing it down with my mouth. I know. And so when you're too busy trying to get your word in, let me hurry, like you doing that. Let me get on in. Let me get on in. Okay, stop. I'm in. No, stop. Learn to listen. Just learn to be quiet and listen. And then you will start to hear some things that you never heard before. You will start to hear some things from your partner that you're like, wow, I didn't even know you felt that way. Dang, I was doing that? Yeah, you was doing that. So when we stop that, we force ourselves to listen and not, openly, actively listen, not always trying to figure out what to say next. The third thing is be open and honest. Now, here's a caveat to that. Being open and honest don't mean that you speak in your mind all the time. Okay? You don't have to, whatever come to your head don't need to come out. Some things should just be in your head. You think about it and you cast it down. Let it go. Everything that comes to your mind does not need to come out. Because being open, well, I'm just an open book. Ooh, that was me. Lord have mercy. I'm an open book. I'm just going to say what I want to say. Or ain't nobody going to tell me what not to say and da-da-da-da. That got me into a whole bunch of trouble. I tell you, it takes two to tango. I don't care what the circumstances are for the relationship breakup. It takes two to tango. I don't care if he cheated, she cheated. Two to tango. Now, the only thing I keep saying this over and over again, the only thing that I believe that has nothing to do with the other partner is when somebody lay their hands on an adult. Because we're not kids, so you don't get to put your hands on nobody. But when you start laying hands, y'all should walk away from it anyway, because people need some help. But other than that, cheating, infidelity, just disrespect, it takes two. So there's something in there. I don't believe that all men cheat, and I don't believe that all men cheat for sex. Some men, they really want to feel adored. They really want to feel loved. They really want to feel like, man, this girl, that's my ride or die. She got me. And when he don't feel that way, I promise you, ladies, he will find somebody that makes them feel that way. You know why? Because he needs that. He needs that. And I am one who didn't do that. I'm telling y'all, when I get on these lives, I'm telling y'all things that I've done and that has landed me in divorce court time after time after time after time. Now, all of the reasons, I'm not saying that I was the cause to everything. I'm not saying that. We have to be able to know who we are and what we've done in the relationship. So being open and honest just means being careful, being open enough to receive, and being honest enough to know who you are. The fourth thing is pay attention to nonverbal cues. Men, y'all the ones that need to really pay attention to this one. When she say, we're good, she ain't good. Not at all. Listen, if you laying in the bed and she on the edge of the bed or he on the edge of the bed, something wrong with that. I don't care how long you've been married, because I know some people, I got one couple that I love them so very much. They've been together for 17 years. And I promise you, you would think that they just met. Because I'll be like, can y'all get a room? Can y'all stop touching each other? I'm single. I need to not be around this. But they are so in love with each other. And I'm not saying that it's perfect. What I'm saying is that they show the love. And if you are missing that in a relationship, you're not touching, feeling, and being playful with each other, there are some problems. I keep telling people. So the fifth thing is you want to stay focused on the here and now. Don't get in conversations with your partner and y'all talk about you know what, you forgot to pick up the kids today. And then he's like, oh man, I sure did forget to pick up the kids. And you like, yeah, I'm thankful that I was down the street. And then you go, and last time, and and last month too, and remember that, don't do that. Leave that away. Take away. Move it around. Move it around. When you start to stay in the here and the now, you deal with focused things and you begin to learn how to effectively communicate with your partner so that you know what's happening right now. Because most men, ladies, if y'all talk about it today, he ain't thinking about tomorrow. You are. He didn't went on. He didn't like, oh, that's gone. That's over. But so I'm going to ask the men that if your lady say, let's table this because this ain't going too well, we heated in this, we don't need to talk about this, go back to her. Just say, you know, babe, remember last week we was talking about this, we said we were going to table this. Let's talk about this real good. And I'm going to give you one more thing that's going to be a bonus. The best way to talk to your partner, if y'all can't stop arguing, go to someplace public and have a conversation. Why? Because most people ain't going to sit in the public and act a fool. Now, you got some that will, but most people won't do that. Yeah, right? Don't rehearse the old hurts. All it does is keep going. When are you going to take responsibility for making sure that your partner is good? That is the whole thing. We have to get to the place of being responsible for our own selves. That's the only person that you have power over, the only person. Because the real thing and why people don't communicate well is because they're fighting for power. Who got the most power in this relationship? Who the boss? And when you're fighting for power, that leaves you lonely by yourself. No, sometimes release, let it go. Let you know what, you're right, babe. And they'll be like, what? Yep, you're right. I promise you, it is the best way to fight. Not passively aggressive, but just be quiet. Let it go. Is it worth your relationship? Start counting up the situations that you're arguing about and ask yourself, is this worth the time, the money, the energy that I put into this relationship? Do I want it to go out like this? Do I want to say, you know what? We broke up because we was talking about something 3 years ago. I have a couple that I coached. They broke up for 9 months over an argument that they had before they got married. Before. When I found that, I was in between y'all talking about an argument that y'all had before you said I do. You got to be kidding me. Y'all been married a year. And now y'all arguing about something that happened that, I mean, y'all actually got married and you still knew what happened. But no, don't do that. So just a recap really quickly. I've been on longer than I really thought I wanted to be. The first thing is you want to stop and listen to your partner. Second thing is force yourself to just listen and hear. And let me stop there. There's a difference between listening and hearing. When you are listening, you can be passively listening, doing something else, be like, oh, yeah, I hear you, babe. I got you. Yeah, I got you, babe. I got it. Yeah, But listening, look at your partner when they're talking to you. Actively listen to them. Repeat back to them and say, baby, I heard you. Yeah, you told me that you want me to actively listen to you. I hear you. And not condescendingly, but in a way that lets them know that you got them. Every person really just wants to know that their partner got their back. And when your partner feels like you don't got them, they start to find that security someplace else. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't necessarily have to be cheating. It could be in pornography. It could be in gambling. It could be in getting high. It could be in something else. But your partner is going to find solace someplace because we're human. And we need that. The third thing is be open and be honest. Now, everything doesn't need to be said, so sometimes, okay? Number 4, pay attention to nonverbal cues. If your partner is not responding to you physically the same way they used to, something's wrong. Stay focused. Number 5, stay focused in the here and now. Don't rehearse old hurts. Okay? I love you guys. I am Michelle Monet, your certified life professional and relationship coach, and I'm signing out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.